Welcome back to the Brody File. Former Navy chaplain Wes Motter is sounding the alarm, and this is the message. If you're a Christian and you come into the military today, be careful. Your worldview will come under attack. You know why he knows this? Well, it happened to him. Chaplain Motter was told to hit the road and clean out his desk after the Navy didn't like his counseling on preaching the biblical view on sexuality and marriage. Motter fought back and he eventually won. But once again, another Christian under attack for their biblical beliefs. The Brody File's Abigail Robertson spoke with the former Navy chaplain recently here in D.C.
Can you just first tell me about what you have been through for the past couple of years?
It's been difficult for me, but the good news is I won, and the Navy exonerated me from all charges. They put me back on the promotion list. They gave me back my retirement, of which I just retired this week. So I'm speaking to you now as a retired Navy veteran. But a couple years ago, I was detached for cause, brought up on charges for being intolerant, that I didn't care, in private counseling sessions. After 19 years of no blemish on my record, doing great ministry to our armed services men and women, the culture shifted and policies have changed, but Scripture's not changed. So in private counseling sessions, my responses to faith, family, sexual questions as an ordained minister in the Assemblies of God on active duty as a Navy chaplain, those weren't received the way they had always been received in private counseling. They were taken out, there was charges filed. They fired me from the job, and it was an 8-month ordeal. But I just want to thank the Lord for His faithfulness, because the church stepped in. So I thank God for that it was a religious liberty win. It really wasn't about Chaplain Wes Motter per se. And so the Lord has opened up other doors. There's more positives that have come out of it. I cry easier. I think I preach better. I love my wife more. And I am now the newly elected senior pastor of Stone Church in Chicago, Illinois. And so all of these things happened for me to be able to be where I'm at today, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful for that.
After you won your case, first of all, what was your reaction to that?
The first thing I did when I got the paperwork, I drove home, tried to not be emotional, and I hugged my wife, and I held her, and we cried, and thanking and praising God for His faithfulness, because really it's nothing short of a miracle. Typically people don't recover from this sort of thing. But I want to encourage your listeners, I want to encourage the body of Christ that, sometimes trusting God is a moment by moment thing. Sometimes you have to relearn how to trust God. But ultimately I knew the Navy would have my back. Ultimately I knew the Navy would do the right thing. They needed to be coerced. I thank God for the First Amendment, our Constitution. We have good laws on the books to protect people from religious liberty attacks, government discrimination. So the body of Christ can be encouraged and strengthened in knowing that there's the big church out there. And when the church comes, when God uses the church, we have a great country. We have great laws that protect us.
Christians do need to be on guard and alert in this day and age that we live in, no doubt about it.